Hello. Here I want to talk to you briefly about building your vocabulary. I have a few assignments for you that we've already done about finding new words and writing example sentences with those words and being part of a listserv or a subscription service for a word of the day club via email or something like that. But the reason for this is that um, you are entering a couple of years in which you will be expected to reasonably uh, assess and understand and apprehend material that will use advanced diction. And if you don't understand even 10% or 2% of the words you're reading, chances are you're going to miss important nuances, important clues, semantic clues as to what the author is trying to imply in his work or her work. And so you'll struggle. You'll struggle with collegiate reading and professional reading. You'll always have sort of a nagging sense that you're not really understanding this, or that you're being um, uh, somehow stymied in the way that you should grasp the concepts that are being offered to you via the text or the speech, the conversation, the media. The other thing is, mentally, in a psychosomatic level, you are an emotive being, and a rational being. So you those elements that conflate together to form yourself are based on thoughts and on feelings and intuitions, and I don't want to imply that thoughts are all that constitute who you are, or the entity inside of you that you call yourself. There are intuitions involved and emotions and things that can't be quantified or really can't be truly evaluated or apprehended even by yourself, but they certainly can be felt and acted upon. However, as far as propositional thinking goes, if you can think as something in the sense of uh, understand it, analyze it, the idea is if you can think it, you can say it. And if you can't say it, you can't rationally think it. Alright, so it's biconditional. If you can think it, you can say it, and if you can say it, you can think it, and then if you can't think it, you can't say it. If you can't say it, you can't think it. What you need with that, then, is you need a larger vocabulary so that you yourself can begin to introduce shades and connotations and nuances of thought in your, these things to your thoughts, so that your thoughts can take on more complexity and be able to be more plastic. And you'll never get there unless you have had a concentrated effort to raise your diction level. Now, people that are have traditionally done a lot of reading from their childhood on, and have read challenging works, have almost naturally a very high level of vocabulary. But if that is not who you are, then you need to amend the situation somehow, starting now. And I would say do it reasonably, at a reasonable pace. Learn one word a day. Write it down on a piece of card on your hand, on your mobile device. Somehow review it throughout the day. At the end of a month, go back and quickly review the 20 or 30 words you've learned. If one a day is too much, then one every other day. 3 words a week. And in 3 words a week, taking 2 weeks off, in 6 years you'll know 300. You'll know 900 new words. Close to 1,000. So it's especially words that you can use often in your thoughts or your writing or your speaking. It really is a profitable thing to do. In the long run, you will never be sorry for it. And if you go slowly at it, you can only see it increase over time. So I really recommend it. It adds a new dimension to your thinking. It helps you apprehend more advanced material faster and with a better grasp, and you'll not be sorry for building your diction. So I encourage you. I'm not going to do any more with this in the course. I'm just going to try to encourage you to throughout your life to make a habit of this. You know, I think I had you post, okay, what 3 words did you learn this week? Can you take my challenge and learn 3 words every week? 50 weeks of the year, take 2 weeks off. You'll never be sorry for it. I hope you do.